Still don't know where the camera lens is. Still don't know where to put my eyes. Things I can't tell. You know what? Hang on. Where is the fucking camera lens? Right, people. Last time I drew that, and I said I was going to draw a dog in the same sort of style, or a rabbit, or something like that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw a dog down here in the same style. And then usually what I do when I do doodling stuff like this, I end up throwing it in the bin, just because it's a random doodle thing. I thought, no, don't throw it in the bin, don't waste it. So I'm going to do this again, which is just, you know, drawing any old random shit, but you know, it does actually look pretty good. So let's do that again, but with this. But first I'm going to draw a dog, so let's do that. Let's draw a dog. Right, dog. Dog, dog, dogs. Doggy, doggy, dog, dog. Let's do the nose like that. And certainly miss having a dog. We used to have this lovely border collie, which is one of those black and white dogs that you see rounding up sheep. You know, farmers have always got them. We had one of them, and she was absolutely lovely. And I thought she was the nicest dog in the world, but she was the worst border collie you've ever seen. Like, she was not good. She gave her breed a bad name. Very fat and lazy. And we didn't even make her fat and lazy. She just became fat and lazy one day. It was weird. As soon as she realised she was turning old, she kind of just, I don't know, just kind of gave up. But I really want a bulldog. That's what I want, a nice British bulldog. And I know everybody goes, you don't want a bulldog, that's cruel, you shouldn't have bulldogs, you know, but they're just so cute, aren't they? They don't get much cuter than a bulldog. And they're just sweet as well. It's just like having a toddler, you know. Closest thing I've got to a bulldog at the moment is fucking Marble, who some of you might have seen. She's just a big fat cat who never stops eating. In fact, she's asleep on my bed right now. Are you? Yes, you are. Hello, Marble. I'll put in a little insert of her, unless she's ran off. Pick up, Marble. I told everyone that you would say hello. Oh, am I bothering you? Marble. Come on, that's it. Peel them open. Yeah, you little sausage. This is what I was talking about, these soft bits. God, they're so soft on the side of her face. Yes. Right, say hello. And that's about as good as it's going to get. Yeah, Border Collie was called Skippy. She was really, just a sweet temperament in that dog. And the sides of her face was so soft. She had the softest fur. The same as Marble. Marble's got really nice soft fur, especially on the side of her head, down the sides of her face. I'm forever snogging her little face. Not in a weird bestiality sort of way, but you know what I mean. I once saw a video for that was like God knows where I saw it, on some weird YouTube compilation thing. Maybe one of those cringe compilations, I don't know. But there's this fucking like pro bestiality video of this guy and his golden retriever. Yeah, let's just do this teeth. Yeah, it's a weird bestiality fucking video thing. It was like it was really tastefully done. It was like pro bestiality, and this guy was like fucking snogging his golden retriever or a Labrador, whatever it was. It was just like, mate, what are you fucking doing? Like, and he's like, oh look, she loves me back, you know. I mean, this dog's practically my wife. And they're snogging. It's like, mate, the dog's not fucking snogging you. It's probably trying to lick whatever food you've got left in your fucking teeth. It's not snogging you because it's in love with you. I mean, how fucking... And he seemed quite, you know, he seemed quite stable. He didn't seem like the world's maddest fucking person. I mean, obviously he fucking was, but he seemed quite with it. And the quality of the video as well was like a fucking Jehovah's Witness recruitment video. Like really tastefully done. It's like, yeah, but mate, you're fucking dogs. There's nothing tasteful about that. Fucking horrible. Yeah, just tongues his dog at the end. Yeah, well, it could have almost won me over. It was that professionally well done. But yeah, snogging your dog at the end, mate. I don't think so somehow. I wouldn't like to snog this dog. Look at his teeth. Bring it back to the drawing. Let's do some little doodahs like that. Should we give him eyebrows? I'm kind of drawing that dog quicker than I wanted to. Let's put a little zigzag thing in here, like this is the chin. There we go, like that. And what else? What else can we do? Put a collar on him. That's the little tag thing. Let's get a smaller pen and just write the word woof. There you go. And then this is always a little bit of a tricky thing to do. Trying to make a cylindrical shape look 3D. You know what I mean? I have to go up around there. Can you guys see? That's almost off the screen, but okay. So whatever, something like that. If you're doing a messy doodle like I am, it doesn't fucking really matter, so long as it's a suggestion of what it is you're trying to do. People get the idea. What else? Okay, let's get some pens out. I started doing the tongue. See what I said about shadows? Right, anyway, I started doing the tongue, but it was with a broken Posca pen I mean to throw away. So let's get that is the one. Anything else? Let's just do a tongue. Let's just do minimal colour. Okay. Purple pen. Let's colour in this tongue properly. Yeah, there we go. Nice. No streakiness. Yeah, I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. You can't go wrong with these Posca pens. They really are good. Can't believe how long I drew on canvases for. Like putting down acrylic paint and then trying to draw with pens like this. Which is a really good pen, but it's not made for drawing on a canvas. Nothing's made for drawing on a canvas, you know what I mean? Especially the ones I was buying where it's like that really scratchy, really cheap. They're not even made out of cotton. It's like, I don't know, I guess it's a fake cotton print and then someone's put paint on top of it. It's just fucking dog shit. Don't draw on canvases. You have a really hard time. Get yourself this stuff. I've said it all before, but honestly, the difference between my drawing and how much better it got after realising, I don't know how I didn't realise sooner, just go get the right stuff. Go get some nice thick card where, you know, paint isn't going to leak through or anything. Get some Posca pens, which I didn't know were a thing. And and just, I don't know, just do it properly and then rip out all your pubic hair, okay? Just rip all your pubic hair out. You don't need to know this, but I shaved my pubic. I actually shaved my pubic hair the other day. I have no idea why. Oh, I do actually. It's because I was shaving my head. You might have noticed. I cut my own hair. You might have noticed how bad it looks at the back. Don't worry, I am going to draw. I'm not suddenly talking about haircuts and pubic hair. Just trying to find the right pen. So I was cutting my hair, and let's go for number 4. I was cutting my hair, and I've got this shaver thing, which is quite good. And I didn't realise that you know the thing that determines how long your hair is going to be, that plastic thing that looks like teeth. Because I have a broken pen as well. These are all broken ones. I said, look, I've moved my desk, and now I'm all disconfigurated, or whatever the fucking word is. Let's go for 5. These ones, these are the ones I want. Those ones over there need throwing. Right, anyway, I shaved off all my pubes because Yeah, I didn't realise the thing that determines the length of your hair when you're shaving your head could come off. And I was like, oh, can you just use the little spiky teeth things for like a closer shave? And so that's what I did. And I was shaving my head, and I thought, oh, I'll probably do my pubic hair with this. Not not that I can't remember the last time anyone saw my fucking pubic hair apart from me, probably about 20 years ago. So I didn't really need to shave my pubes off. It was just like, oh, that's probably really easy actually, because it was just like really close and like me, and you could just do it in one. Like basically, I trimmed my beard up so quickly. I was like, oh, I'll just have a go do my fucking pubic hair. Why not? Just for the hell of it. I think the novelty more than anything else. Didn't even get a hard on whilst I was doing it. That's just how fucking drab it looks. That's just how drab it looks down there, you know. Just, which is why I was shaving it. You know, it just really, really is 70s bush, but you know, a 70s bush on a guy. So extra like, ugh. You ever seen like an old Polaroid of your dad's dick? Like that. I mean, I haven't seen my dad's knob. But you know, if you've got an imagination, which hopefully you have, that's why you're here, you know, wanting to learn how to draw. Again, bring it back to the drawing. But yeah, now we can all imagine what a brown old Polaroid of your dad's penis might look like, and that's more or less what mine looked like. So I was like, oh, I think I'll shave it all off. I can't remember how I got to this. Why am I talking about having shaved my pubes off? Immediately regretted it. It's not like not like anything looks better. I didn't look down and go, oh yeah, oh, I think I walk down the street naked tonight. That would draw the old ladies in. Definitely not. But yeah, it's just for the novelty of it more than anything else. Right, there you go. There's the inside of the mouth. Let's do some shading under the chin. Do you guys want to zoom in? There we go. Yeah, I think I started a sentence earlier and didn't finish it, which is more than likely. The back of my head, you might have noticed, I cut my own hair, and I'm not I'm not great at it, but I don't fucking care. Cause I just wear a hat all the time anyway. So not that I've got any hair to show off. Oh, you guys can't see. I do apologise. Should I do lots of like little hairs? Here's a good way of making something look mad, because apparently it is a sign of madness. When you're doing eyes and you want something to look a bit crazed, when it comes to doing whatever this bit's called, that's the pupil. Is this your iris or whatever it is? Don't know. But anyway, just do one of these on one of the eyes. Don't do both. And just do a little bit of that. Yeah, just do one, because apparently that's a sign of madness when people have, well, not when people have, well, they have like one pupil bigger than the other, but a good way of showing that if you're doing a cartoon is just to do this bit around. Anyway, whatever. It gives a, I'm not explaining it very well, but yeah, it gives a suggestion of insanity, basically. They do it a lot in comics and cartoons and stuff. I don't know where I've picked that up from. It might have been a book I got all about how to draw comics, which I've never done it properly. Oh, actually, someone gave me the offer to draw a comic recently. I would say their name, but I can't actually remember if that definitely was their name, so I don't want to look like a twat by saying the wrong person. But you know who you are. He said that I could possibly have a go at doing some sort of comic for your last issue thing, which I do want to do. I mean, I want to do a full-length comic, a proper one. I've got all these weird ideas, these kind of like weird, I don't know, salad fingers sort of things, you know, that kind of weird dark humour. But so no, I just never get around to it. I'm always just kind of intimidated by the prospect of having to commit to something. something so big. I can leave the dog as it is. It doesn't really matter, does it? In fact, I'm going to be filling this up with like random doodles. So let's doodle with inside the dog. So you see how things are just kind of overlapping. I really like this thing here. I don't know why, but it kind of carries a little bit of a Studio Ghibli sort of vibe. Spirited Away and Howl's Moving Castle. Like this squiggle ghost that's got 3 heads wearing little top hats. It kind of just reminds me sort of something you might see. I've got some other stuff in here. I drew. There's Bruce Willis, and there's also, is it Malcolm? What's his name? Malcolm McDowell in Falling Down. I just looked over at my DVDs and my eyes went directly to Falling Down. Yeah. Well, anyway, I drew him somewhere. There he is, hiding in there. There's all sorts going on in here. That looks a bit like Courage the Cowardly Dog, but it's not. But Courage the Cowardly Dog is another thing that I need to draw eventually one day. I like this blue face down here as well. Sort of calm, solemn smirk thing going on. Now, what was I on about? Yeah, doodling within the dog. Let's just do some doodles of anything really, because I can't be bothered to draw the hair. And let's switch pen as well. Because it's nice to not that one, that's too new, I don't want that. Let's just draw a weird face like you just saw. In fact, let's make it a purple face. That's going to be the neck. There we go. That's the forehead. And then we'll do circle for the eye. You just can't go wrong with doodling. It's so it's such a free way of doing shit. There we go. And I really do suggest as well, whoever you are watching this, if you don't really draw, just start fucking drawing, honestly. Shut up about, oh, you're really good at drawing. I can barely draw a stick man. Well, barely draw a stick man then. Do a crap picture of a stick man and just make that your thing, Just do something. Because you'll enjoy it. There's nothing quite like, I don't know, finding the enjoyment and realising, stepping back and looking at what you did and going, oh fucking hell, I actually drew that. That came out pretty cool. Let's just write the word bark whilst that purple paint dries. Oh, is this pen knackered as well? A bit hard to tell. Just write the word bark on his collar. Is it onomatopoeia where it's, a word is like written how it sounds or whatever it is I'm trying to fucking say. Like smash, wallop, bang, stuff like that. Like why bark for a dog? Because whenever you ever heard a dog, like woof woof works. But bark doesn't. They don't go bark, bark. They don't do, like, when they make a barking noise, there's no, like, buh, is there? Like a B sound. It's just, well, I don't know. I'm going to come up with a new word for a dog's bark. Certainly not on the spot. I mean, give me 5 minutes. But, yeah, it doesn't quite work, does it? Crescendo. That's another good word. That pen's fucked. Why am I still using that? Alright, I will use the new one. There we go. Let's write the word bark in there. Yeah, that pen was definitely fucked. There we are. Bark. Bark, bark, bark. And make it look a little bit more 3D by just doing these little dark edges down the sides. In another video I'll show you how to do that. I think everyone knows that. That's like the first thing you do on your school textbook, isn't it? Sort of 3D lettering, even if you're not very good at doodling. It's still not quite dry. You know when it's completely dry, when you come back the next day and it's just nice and clean. There's no streaky wet patches. So I don't want to draw on that straight away. Maybe I'll do that in another video. I'll keep this video going until, you know, in different parts, until it's just filled up like this, and talk random bollocks, I guess. Okay, there we go. Right, let's do this tongue and then I'm going to end this video because this part's already fucking 13 minutes long. I have to edit it. If you're looking for a good video editor, this is my sponsored segment. If you're looking for a good video editor, there's one called UCut, and it's free, and it's just really good. Although having said that, it runs like shit on my new phone. I had a Samsung Galaxy A5. I'm really not into phones. It took me forever to get a phone, but that was a particularly good one, and it ran fine on there. But anyway, UCut, yeah, it's really good. Download it. It really is a little film studio in your pocket. Let's just do that. This bit here that I'm doing is just like where the tongue is. This is where it's like folded on itself, you know. It's like he's pushing the tip of his tongue against the back of his teeth, and this is the fold. And then to elaborate on that more, where's my booking number 3? Yeah, to elaborate on that more, let's just put a little bit of shading in there as well. Something like that. Something like that. There we go. And that. And there you go, that's the tongue. And that's, you know, that will do. That'll be the end of the video. So, yeah, there we go. Dog. Yeah, so like I said, I'll, again, where's the camera lens? Looking at myself looks weird. Looking down the lens looks weird. Yeah, I'll keep that going, basically. And I'll be filling it up with all sorts of random stuff until, you know, until it looks like this. Here's one I made earlier. Yeah, that's a line from Blue Peter. I guess it probably went over a load of people's heads. But yeah, here's one I made earlier. And that's what I'm going to be doing. And, you know, for the love of God, give me something to talk about and drop a comment. And, look, I'm looking right into your eyes. Look, leave a comment about something, you know, ask a question, I'll answer it, and it gives me something to talk about rather than pubic hair and bestiality. Okay? Or I can keep talking about bestiality and pubic hair. Maybe I'll combine the both. Bye.